we'll start off with the detectability of the ship. It is 45 out of 100, and well, the surface detectability range of this is 10.3 kilometers, and the air detectability range is 11.5. Okay, we're here. As you can see, when we start the game initially, it starts off with this screen. Looks like we're going to play like a normal ship, but we're not. We're going to play overhead, as we always do.
Bird's eye view. There we are. Okay, I'm going to get the ship to go over here. What map are we on? We're on Fault Line. Okay, I quite like this map. Actually, I will move a bit over here, just behind this rock, and I'll put it into full speed. In this setup of the ship, I just chose the standard first one. I thought I'd show you guys some how the dive bombers are played, because I haven't explored that just yet. Okay, our fighter is ready, so I'll let that loose. I'm quite looking forward to the next tier of ship, the Saipan. It has up to 4 planes at any one time. It's 1 fighter, 2 torpedo bombers, and 1 dive bomber. That's going to be very exciting to use the dive bomber in conjunction with 2 torpedo bombers. Because of course, the dive bomber, it's only light damage. I'll show you what it's like. If I can get to the other side of the map, I'll quickly release the rest of my planes, and it'll go in one squadron together. It does like a light sort of set of bombs onto a ship, and it sets the ship on fire, as its primary function to set ship on fire. It does minor damage only though, nothing major, even on the heaviest of ships. Only up to 5,000 damage, I believe. So anyway, we're going to send them this way, and the team do have 1 aircraft carrier, and it does have the potential to have 3 fighters on top, so I will be careful about where I'm going. Usually the big battleships come over this side, near A, with the destroyers. They sort of, between these 2 rocks here, where I'm sending it now. I should probably defend the fleet slightly. I'll send the fighter to help my team. No. In fact, I'll just ignore that, and I'll get the fighter to escort the rest. To escort the torpedo bomber specifically, because they're the most fragile. I'll see if I can show you some of the gameplay of the dive bomber. There is a Cleveland coming over here. Oh, I have to be very wary of the Cleveland. The Cleveland has a very, very powerful anti-air capability, so I will just get the hell away. He can quite easily shoot down all the planes. I've already lost 2, so I need to get the hell out of there. And potentially to this battleship, which is the Myogi Tier 4 Japanese battleship. So I'll screw with this for a bit. I'll just get the torpedo bomber to do its thing.
The enemy team
Line
is
up,
taking the lead.
and then use the torpedoes, and the dive bomber. The dive bomber's done, and it's set on fire. 400 damage only, and the torpedoes are loose. Send them back to base with the F key. In fact, set everything back. Hopefully we'll get a couple of hits with the torpedoes here. If we're lucky. He's going quite fast. I don't think we'll make it. Torpedoes aren't very fast. Oh, okay, the torpedoes aren't very fast with the torpedo bombers. They do gradually get a bit faster as the tiers go up, but nothing special. At this tier, so we need the 2nd aircraft carrier in the game. Of course, with these fighters, your primary objective is to shoot down the enemy bombers. I've noticed since the last time I played, I did up the details of the game, and I have now, instead of 1 ship per squadron, one plane per squadron, it's 5 or however many there are. And I'm going to just focus down this torpedo bomber, see if I can get him down while the my bombers go to the other side of the base and land, and then replenish their ammunition. Ooh, I'm getting a bit owned though. I haven't got a lot of ammunition left. With the fighters, you only have a limited ammunition, same as everything else. But I think I'm gonna crack. Oh, I'm out of ammo, and I blew up. No matter. I'm against a Saipan, so the Saipan has a lot more advantages over me. They have better planes, and they have, the planes are faster, they're better equipped, they have better DPS, and he has more of them. We are currently, we're about drawing the game. Their Cleveland has got 2 kills, is now dead. Going to set loose as many planes as I can. We are, however, losing the game in terms of score. So I could assist an ally, but it is always hard to target cruisers with the torpedo bombers, so probably the best option here is to use the dive bomber to distract. They would then turn, they would see it coming, and then the torpedo bombers would finish them off. Let's see if we can get that going. A big disadvantage of using them both together is the torpedo bomber is a lot slower than the dive bomber. So of course I have to get the dive bomber to slow down quite a bit. Ooh, okay, we have lost our ship over here, but oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, we need to make evasive maneuvers. We have a destroyer coming after us. So I will make the the ship go as fast as it can, and I will probably try and do some fire onto this destroyer. They're so fast they even evade typical dive bomb attacks too. Oh, we lost! Wow. That was very quick. We must have lost lots of ships in quick succession, so that was a pretty terrible game. Let's see if I can get to a different one. Okay, we're in the same map this time, in the same setup. Let's see if we can get something a bit better going. The tiers are... I know, it's when you play an aircraft carrier, you tend to have everything below you, except for potentially other aircraft carriers. So that is a bit of an advantage. And we do have quite a lot of tier 3s on their enemy team. They do have a numerical advantage, so we will probably strike their battleships. The enemy has 1 independence and we have 2, so we have the air superiority here. And they have any Clevelands? No. So, of course, Cleveland is a very scary ship. Its AA capability is exceptional. So, let's see if we can scout something. Most of the team seems to be going towards A. Usually destroyers would go towards A, B would be like a no-man zone, and C would be done by cruisers. We have 1 cruiser going towards C. Our planes are sort of... we have a couple in the air. Last one is available in 3 seconds, and then we go to probably scout A.
Maintaining present course.
A is probably the best option, because usually most of the enemy go towards A. They have such a long distance in their guns, and they have a huge spotting range, and obviously planes helping spotting. They see what direction the enemy team battleships are going, and thus go that way too. So the enemy might see our ships going this way, and then it'll go this way too. There is, however, a battleship over here. If he's alone, then he's sitting ducks. I'm going to go for that, actually. I'm going to go and send my plane to the fighter to intercept his fighter. Oh, he has the same setup I have with the dive bomber. Yeah, okay. You get XP and credits for standard shooting down planes. It's not an awful lot, not as much as ships, but it's still there. It's still, you know, it's not terrible. So we have the option of Omaha or... oh, 2 battleships. Myogi. I think we'll go for the Myogi. It's a bit slower. Okay, we are now fighting the enemy. We have knocked down 1 plane. You can see there's like a nice dogfight going on here. But we are getting closer and closer to the enemy, so we need to think about what we're going to do. We have to use them together. Probably the best option. Okay, we shot down another plane. Okay, but we are running out of ammunition quite quickly with the fighter. So this... ooh, Kawachi. Tier 3. Okay, wow. Don't see that very often. Tier 3 doesn't have a lot of health, and it's pretty much saying ducks if I get some good hits on it. Okay, I'm going to send the both in. Torpedoes loose, and dive bomber's done. Oof. Not a lot of damage, but it's on fire. That's the important thing. The torpedoes now should then do some other damage. He's repaired, so if I get a flooding hit now, it should do a lot of damage to the hull, and then lots of XP and lots of credits. Okay, good. 2 flooding, and we knocked out his engine, and he's critically damaged. Wow, okay, he's going to start degrading in health, but of course all battleships do have the health function, the health increase at repair time, which is exclusively used with battleships. The only problem with playing aircraft carriers is, of course, you park your aircraft carrier miles away from your planes, and then they go out, take down a ship, and then they take ages to come back, and then they take ages to repair. So that's one of the disadvantages of playing aircraft carriers, the waiting times, because it is quite irritating. So let's see how we're doing here. We are winning, actually, very slightly, but they still have 1 more ship than us.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
See, we are capping C, but they are shoving a battleship into the C capture point to see if they can stop that. We do have a destroyer there, though. If he has some good salvos, then he could easily take down a battleship. As long as he doesn't get within range of the big guns, then he's alright. B, however, is gone. Bit risky, actually, for a battleship to stand so close to the middle. But I guess all our battleships are elsewhere. And A, we're going into the cap circle now. We're going to cap that off soon, hopefully. So our planes are nearly ready. We've got 8 seconds for the dive bomber, 8 seconds now for the fighter, and 30 seconds for the torpedo bomber. And I think I'll go for the target I had previously, which is the Myogi. Is it back here? Is there 2 of them? Sorry, the Kawachi. Oh, I wonder where that went. Ah, disappeared. So I'm just going to send the planes out. Fighters, of course, have no use against any type of ship in the game. They're only used to fight down planes, like this one here. I can help my ally take out his planes, because of course when an aircraft carrier loses all its planes, it only has a set amount. Like this, my ship, it has its current lot of planes, so 6, 6, 6, 6 planes for each of these, and then it has a backup lot as well of 6 more of fighters, 7 more dive bombers, and 6 more torpedo bombers. So I'm going to send the dive bomber in to see if I can attack this Myogi. It is flooding, you can see it does take gradual damage, and I'll send the torpedo bombers in too. So he's lining up for me, that's quite nice. I might get some good hits on him. Come on, set him on fire. Wow, that was a very big hit. He's on fire and he's taken over 1,000 damage. That's quite a lot actually for a dive bomber. So he has seen my planes come this way, he has traced them, and he's going to send it towards me, so I need to start moving my ship the hell away.
Autopilot mode enabled.
So now I'm sending in the torpedo bombers. Of course, torpedo bombers are best against the slowest targets. Fuso is a very good ship to take down, but Myogi's not too bad either. It's got a bit, I think it's a bit fast on the movability, but
Approaching target.
shouldn't matter too much. Okay, torpedoes are loose. Let's see where they go.
Returning to ship.
Okay, if he doesn't turn now, it's going to be a nice hit for me. At least 2. Yep, 2 hits. Good. Okay, he's flooding. He must have used a repair to stop the fire, so he must still be flooding. Yep, he's still flooding. He's taking gradual damage. That's very good. I'm going to increase the speed of my ship because he is getting within range. 6 seconds before I get my dive bombers back, and of course the torpedo bombers are going back to base. The fighter is sort of just dwelling here pointlessly. I think the enemy aircraft carrier has lost most of its planes. Okay, I'm going to send this guy back. If I can set this guy on fire, it'll do some more damage. That'd be nice. Something I haven't mentioned yet about aircraft carriers is you also can choose exactly where you want the bombs to hit. I'm setting it to go here now, but it is of course very risky. It's best to use it against stationary targets. If I'm pressing Alt now and I have this option here, I can fire precisely where I want it to, but of course I won't use that because he's on the move and it's far too risky. If I get a good hit here, set him on fire, it'll be very good for me. He's still not flooding, but he might have the repair function available soon. So if I set him on fire, I might be able to get a kill here. I haven't yet got a kill with a dive bomber, but it is good at taking a bit of damage off. 2 hits, 910 damage. Okay, he's now duking against the Congo. My money's on the Congo. There is, however, a collision system in this game, which is a bit irritating. You can have a ship this sort of health, the Congo with around 4,000 health of the size and displacement, versus another Congo of full health. You have this one go into ramming speed onto the other Congo, and then both ships simultaneously sink. So you can easily do a kamikaze attack, taking down a ship of the same displacement quite easily. So I'm going to set more planes loose. The dive bomber is coming into effect in about now, okay. Ooh, okay, that ship was blown out the water. What are our options here? We have the Congo. Oh dear. Okay, we need to get the hell away because they have flanking maneuvers on me. I need to get the hell away because the main priority of an aircraft carrier is to keep away from everything that's going to hurt you. I am doing this quite slowly now, so I will probably take some hits. But the idea is to use your speed to your advantage, 33 knots, to get away from battleships and hopefully destroyers. I think I will focus this Congo. If I can get some good hits on the Congo, that'd be worth it. We are losing the battle quite
The enemy
substantially.
is about to win.
Okay. Get this guy to put some torpedo bombs down and get this guy to do the dive bombing. Of course, the Congo has some anti-air capability, so it will take down a couple of ships potentially. Okay, torpedoes are loose, and they are going at a nice arc. He is turning directly into them, and it lines it up even better for the dive bomber to put his bombs on, potentially set him on fire. So, 2 torpedoes, and... he missed. I don't know how he misses a target as big as the Congo, but he missed nonetheless. So I'm going to try and get the hell away. It seems we're probably going to lose in terms of the scoring board. But I've showed the main aspects of the Independence. The Independence isn't a bad... It's a big upgrade on the tier 4, but it's nothing... It's not really special in comparison to the tier above it. The one above it is a very nice upgrade. 4 planes makes such a difference, as well as 1 dive bomber and 2 torpedo bombers. And of course, as the aircraft carrier tiers go up, you get more and more upgrades for the planes, and you get more and more of them. So, pretty good overall. So we did lose this game, but we got 770 experience, 80,000 credits, and we got some pretty good hits. We got 6 torpedo hits, 4 planes were shot down, so all the fires were set up by the dive bombers, which seems to be their primary role, is to just set things on.